Some 30 senior commanding officers of the Royal Bahamas Police Force coming together for a meeting of the minds, their first annual conclave. The goal is to map the way forward, review crime-fighting strategies, and implement new measures where necessary. Carla Palmer reports.
Statistics so far to date is but an indication that the police have their work cut out in fighting crime. Highlighting the numbers was Minister of National Security, the Honorable Wayne Munro.
We recorded 118 murders, 388 armed robberies, and that most of the suspects and victims, 82% of the suspects and 67% of the victims, were under the age of 35, and that firearms were used in 90% of our violent crimes.
Minister Munro challenged the police commanders ahead of the start of their working three-day conclave to think outside the box for additional crime-fighting techniques to arrest the problem. Simultaneously, he called on the wider community that if they see and hear of a crime, to say something to authorities.
The persons the police are combating are our children. The persons the police are confronting were raised by us in our homes. We cannot have a culture in which mothers can say, my son isn't a robber, he's a thief, and I get money from him. That is really unacceptable.
Commissioner of Police Clayton Fernando accepts that he and his team have had a challenging year. Still not daunted, he recommits every resource to the task of protecting the wider community, especially now since his engine has recently been more fueled by positive developments to making swift justice and the implementation of a national joint task force a reality.
We will follow up on all cases where there are named suspects to bring closure to our minor crimes. We will double our efforts on stolen vehicles. Their vehicles are being used as getaway cars in murders and armed robberies, compounding the crime problem.
On a mission together to fighting crime, Minister Munro further pledged the government's commitment to providing all the resources needed by police with a view to leaving no stone unturned. For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Carla Palmer.